It's Friday, December the 2nd. I've tried to record this video twice now, and I feel like it's been sort of rambly, but I wanted to give you guys a life update and then just chit-chat for a minute. I have a video that is currently trying to upload to YouTube. It has been spinning since yesterday. I had to delete it yesterday and try to re-upload it today, which I haven't really had happen with this new camera situation that I have going on, but it is what it is. So, how are things going on the new Weight Watchers plan? Let me give you guys a little update on that. So, as you all know, we're in week 3 now of the Weight Watcher changes, upgrades to the plan, utilizing the personal points formula, and then everyone having the same 0-point food list, which I really like, and then having daily and weekly points. And you guys gave me some great feedback on my last video my last video that had myself and Judah and Dakota just talking about the plan. So great feedback there. It sounds like a lot of you guys are kind of adjusting things, and I showed you a way to adjust things if you needed to, point wise. So we're just making it work. Right now I have 28 daily and 23 weekly. So last week I used all my dailies, all my weeklies, and I went into my activity points. So when I weighed in on Monday, and I switched my weigh-ins back to Monday, so go watch that last video if you want to hear about that. Judah and Dakota and myself were all weighing in on Monday, and it just seems to work better. I tried the Friday thing and it wasn't working. So I weighed in on Monday and I was exactly the same as the previous week. And since then, I hopped on the scale and I was up a little bit. I kind of feel like weigh-ins reflect like the previous week of what you're doing, which is interesting. And so I'm wondering if this is reflecting like me eating like into my activity points and that sort of thing. So I may see a gain on Monday, or who knows. This week is going a lot better, and I think because I don't have the holiday staring me in the face. And it was so funny because Dakota and Judah and we wanted to make sure we had some of the things that we like we wanted to drink some wine, and Asher made a holiday drink, and we had little cookies and that kind of thing. We counted everything. I ate a lot of popcorn, which, you guys, popcorn has calories. It may be 0 points, but I can really get carried away during a movie eating popcorn. So I love the little single serving ones, the Air Pop single serving. If you guys can find that, that's probably a better idea for me and those of you out there that have a popcorn control problem as well. And I'm not even a huge popcorn fan, but it seems like if I'm eating it in front of a movie screen, I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing, and I know that I overdid it on popcorn, which sounds crazy, but the popcorn machine that I have, I'll put a link down below, the one that I got from Amazon. It makes like 12 to 16 cups. And it's a bowl, and so if you're just eating out of the bowl, which I did over Thanksgiving, I totally did that. We watched movies and I ate popcorn. So that's where I'm at weigh-in wise. We'll see what happens on Monday when I weigh in officially again, and I'll let you guys know on Monday. I'm going to do 25 days of Vlogmas, which means I'm going to do 25 videos. God only knows if I can get them uploaded on a daily basis. I don't. Apparently, we're not doing well with that whole situation. So I appreciate your grace and patience. We're going to get it together here. I'm on plan. I'm just not doing a great job of documenting everything and getting it up for you guys. Okay, so Dakota's weigh-in on Monday from last week, from Thanksgiving, she was down 2 pounds. And you'll see, I talk about this a little bit in my vlogs that I'm going to try to get uploaded for you guys. And Judah was down 3 pounds, you guys. He was down 3 pounds. So he was up last week 0.7, and he just pushed through it, and then he went down 3 more pounds. So Judah's like at 15 pounds. I think Dakota is at 12, or I think she's at 12 pounds now. And Dakota had to call Weight Watchers, or I don't know, I think she chatted with them. I think she did like a customer service chat type of situation. Because she still has not gotten her charms. I thought she had gotten her 5-pound charm. She hasn't even gotten her 5-pound charm. And she should be getting a 5-pound and a 10-pound charm. And so she contacted them, and she said the lady was funny because she was like, "You're doing such a good job. I'm so sorry that we haven't gotten your charms out to you." Judah has gotten his 5 and his 10-pound charm. I've gotten my 5-pound charm. I have not gotten my 10-pound charm, and I'm at 11.2 or something like that down. So, listen, people, we want our little pieces of metal. We want our charms. I don't know. We just do. We just do. Maybe they got behind with the whole change, like the whole upgrade. I don't really know. They were supposed to have upgraded the Android app on the 29th. So if you have Android, let me know down below if your app upgraded, or if you're seeing, you know, kind of what you need to be seeing in terms of like the diabetic plan and your 0-point food list and everything. Let me know. I have an Apple phone now that I'm using, and mine updated fine on the original day of the upgrade. So it is rainy and dreary, and of course I'm allergic, so excuse me if I'm clearing my throat. There's a lot of gunk in the air. So in terms of rhythm and work-life balance, I have come to the conclusion after 4 years of this job that I'm going to need to make some changes. And I've already talked to my supervisor about it, but with my parents moving here 2 months ago, I just realized that this amount of flexibility with my job, where I'm working all hours of the day, every day, weekends included, I really need to have a more consistent schedule, because adding on just having my parents here and being supportive of them, it's totally putting me over the edge, you guys. It really is. So, for example, like on a Monday night, I will have my Tuesday all planned out. I will know, hey, tomorrow I'm going to work 8 to 5. You know, I have this meeting, and I have these patients, and I have to get this charted, I have this admin stuff. And then Tuesday rolls around, all my patients have canceled that morning or gotten sick or whatever. I have a whole new slew of patients, plus the meeting that I was supposed to go to, you know, and then I'm working from 1 to 9, plus the meeting, plus the admin work. And I feel like it's just this cycle of we have to be really, really flexible because of what we're doing. And I think normally it's not a problem if you don't have anything else going on in your life. But I just don't think that I can handle this work-life balance situation anymore. Like, I need a more set schedule, because I can't plan anything. It's frustrating. So last Monday, I got a terrible case of gastritis, and I have had a cold sore on my lip from stress. So I actually took a day off, and normally if I call in sick, I try to do admin or work anyway, because I'm crazy, or I don't even call in. I have so much sick time, you guys, not even funny. I will just work from home and do like admin and do as much stuff as I can. But last Monday I was laid out. My stomach hurt so bad. It was yucky. It was really, really yucky. So I've got to take better care of myself. I just can't do this. I need something more structured. I don't know what that looks like. You know, I could go back to labor and delivery at the hospital. That would give me a lot of structure in terms of my hours. Stress-wise, before I retire. I have to think and pray about that one because I just don't know. I could go do like clinic life again. I could go teach, but that would be like a huge pay cut. I'm not exactly sure. So I really have to think about it. Like I said, my supervisor is supportive and she's like, let's think about this. She's like, Amy, you really could write your own ticket. And I said, I know if there's a actual job out there that I want to do. And the other thing is I love the work that I do and I love my patients. So it's going to be difficult. But I'm thinking in 2023, there's going to have to be a change. I just think that's what's coming. So if you pray, say a prayer for me that I can get my rhythm in order. My nurse and healthcare friends out there know what I'm talking about. So we'll just have to see what happens. Other than that, my mom, I think I told you guys this, so she moved out in October, and then after we got back from Italy, she like immediately had spinal surgery, so she's doing okay. My dad's doing all right. Asher graduates next week with his bachelor's degree with a major in history and a minor in education and social studies. And the school that he's doing his student teaching, he had a meeting with them yesterday, and so he at least has a substitute position for the spring because contracts start every fall basically as a teacher, from what I understand. If you're a teacher out there, you can correct me. I'm not a teacher, but I do have my provisional teaching certification here in Texas because of some of the stuff I do in the school system, but I don't really know how contracts work, honestly. So he knows he's going to be doing that, and then they have a teacher that's leaving who does some English and some social studies. And when they were talking about it in the meeting, the vice principal was like, hey, Asher could totally do that if he wanted to pick up like the spring contract. They didn't offer it to him or anything, but they're talking about it. So he may already have something starting in January with the school system here. And they just love him. His mentor is coming to his graduation, which will be really great next week. So he's got commencement, and then he's got commencement on Wednesday, and then on the weekend he walks for his degree. And I think his next plan is to go get his master's degree. So he wants to finish this up, get a job, and then move out. He's like, Mom, I'm ready to move out. He keeps telling me that. So, anyway, that's kind of, you guys asked for an update on him. He's doing really well. He's got lots of friends. He's really busy all the time and running around. Today he has to take some huge test. I don't know what it's for, but yeah. Judah, Dakota, you already saw them. They're doing really well. Just doing their thing. And if I gave you guys an update, any other updates, I think it would be on Ophelia, my niece, who you guys know I've talked about her in the past. She had a brain injury at birth, and she's going to be 3 this month. So she's kind of status quo. She's doing well. They have her, she's got therapy every day, and it's a process there. So there's not really any big changes in terms of that. If you guys want to Google, which this is a hard thing to read about, but she has something called HIE. And my brother and my sister-in-law are just really busy with all of her appointments and therapies and just keeping up with all that. If you have a special needs child, it's a lot. So, but they're doing okay, and that was one of the reasons why we moved my parents out here. It was because, Patrick, who lived about an hour from them in Florida. My parents loved seeing them, but when they started having issues, they weren't seeing family because they couldn't travel, and my mom was having all kinds of stuff happen. And then, you know, my brother, he's got his daughter, and they just can't get away from what they need to be doing. So, and that was a lot for him to take on top of having Ophelia. So, my other brother still lives in Florida. He lived about 2 hours away from my parents, and he was so awesome. My brother Peter, he actually drove all their stuff out here and moved them. He helped them pack. He did all of that. And so we took care of everything on this end, and he took care of everything on that end. And he took a week off of work to come out here. And then he got stranded here because of Hurricane Ian. So, but yeah, so my brothers are doing okay. You know, everything's good. My husband's doing well. But I just wanted to give you guys a little update. So, plan for January 2023. You know, this month, I feel like my focus has just been really consistently on tracking and trying to get my activity. And that for December is really like the plan, is to continue with my tracking habit and you know, really trying to get my activity in every week. So, you know, I think for next year, I really would like to continue on with lifestyle change. But I'm thinking about maybe, you know, working on the water situation and my soda, my Diet Coke situation. Oh my gosh. I would really like to take another year off of Diet Coke and Diet Soda. We'll see. We will see. But let me know, have you guys started to think about next year? What are your goals for 2023? Let me know. Drop me a comment. How are you doing on the plan updates? I would love to hear about it. And I would love to hear any life updates that you have for me. And let me know what your weigh-in was for this week. Again, I stayed the same. Judah was down 3, Dakota was down 2, and we'll check back in on Monday with weigh-in, but I'm going to try to do 25 videos for Vlogmas. Let's see if I can manage it. It's going to be interesting considering we already had a rough start with trying to get them uploaded. So, I will see you guys later. Stay in orbit out there. Take care.